Welcome on back, Skippers. Today I have 3 must-add players for your fantasy baseball teams in Week 13. This video, as always, brought to you by FanDuel Canada. We are betting on baseball this season. Get into Dinger Tuesday, the best markets, and watch the games in the app. Let's get into these 3 players. First, we have Spencer Schwarber of the Braves. He's 11% rostered so far in his major league career. 1-2, a 4.98 ERA, 19 strikeouts in 21 2/3 with a 1-2 whip. Schwarber is such an interesting prospect as he was a two-way player while he's at Nebraska playing shortstop as well. Makes him a fantastic athlete. Obviously, you love to see that with your pitchers. And now he has started 4 games in the major leagues, which is more than he started in his whole college career. 4 more than he started in his whole college career. If we strictly look at the game logs, we can see that only one of his outings has been really bad. And that was in his second career start against the Red Sox. He followed that up with going 6 innings, only 2 earned runs against the Orioles right after that again. And the O's were the best team against right-handed hitters in the last 30 days. He followed that up with a 7 strikeout, 1 earned run, 6 inning performance against the Tigers right after that. Really starting to put things together, and it was really good to see the strikeout upside, 7 punches in his last start. He's got a deep pitch arsenal that includes a heater that averages 95.6, as well as a cutter, slider, curveball, split, and sinker. Not throwing his sinker a ton, but he's throwing those other pitches a decent amount. Looking at some of his advanced stats, he's only allowed 1 barrel through 4 starts. That's 351 pitches. He's got an expected ERA, a 1.5 lower than his actual ERA, and in the 100th percentile in chase rate. I really think the strikeouts are about to come. Just looking at and forecasting his upcoming starts, he gets to miss the Yankees this weekend, which is perfect. We love that. And his next 2 starts are the Cardinals and the Pirates. I think this is the perfect time to pick him up and let him start for your teams the next couple outings. The next player is Jesse Winker. He is 38% rostered, thanks to a nice little hot stretch. An outfielder for the Nats now. 270 average, 8 home runs, 34 driven in, 11 stolen bases. His weighted runs created plus is 132. Seems pretty obvious that Jesse Winker has been dealing with some injury stuff in the past couple seasons as he's back to the hitter we knew him as before. I also put this list together yesterday before he went out and hit a home run against the Diamondbacks, so that stunk for us when we're trying to get him on the low. But the format that Jesse Winker is most valuable at, anything that has OBP as a category, are just a points league. He's a top 10% of the league walk rate guy. Career walk rate over 12%. When things are really going well for Jesse Winker, we see him strike out less than 20% as well. When things were the best for him, he was around 15%. We haven't seen the big exit velocities we used to see, as he hasn't hit a ball over 110 miles an hour since 2021, but his average exit velocity is up 3 miles an hour from last season. I'm surprised he's not a guy who's a total sellout for pull side power, as 3 of his 8 home runs are to left center. Kind of helps when he's playing at the Nats Park there too. Winker is running his best hard hit percentage in the last 3 years, as well as his best barrel rate. The craziest thing about his season is the stolen base total. Before this year, Jesse Winker had played in 610 major league games, and over that period, he stole 3 bases. This year, he has 11 stolen bases in just 71 games. Don't know what the full season holds for Jesse Winker, but ignoring a 132 weighted runs created plus guy on your wire after 71 games is bad work. So I'm looking into Jesse Winker. And finally, Tyler Soderstrom of the A's. He's 22% rostered, catcher and first base eligibility on the season. A 232 average, 5 homers, 13 driven in, hasn't stolen a bag, weighted runs created plus of 121. I'm insanely surprised by Tyler Soderstrom's season, if we're being honest. The best part about him is the fact that he is still catcher eligible. Honestly, on this season, he has started 31 games at first base, and only 1 start has come at catcher. So you have the benefits of a hot bat that you can put in the catcher slot. Well, presumably he's going to be able to stay healthier while playing first base and play more games as well. So that's what makes Soderstrom so great in fantasy. If Tyler Soderstrom was a qualified hitter, he'd be over the 80th percentile in xWOBA, xSlug, bat speed, average exit velocity, barrel percentage, hard hit percentage, sweet spot percentage, and walk rate. All of those seem to make him a really polished hitter, but the bad sets are chase, whiff, and strikeout percentage, which make a lot of sense for a 22-year-old who was striking out over 25% of the time while he was in the minor leagues. But this is must-add, and we're not forecasting his future. He's crushing baseballs right now. While they've only given him 9 at-bats against lefties this season, he is rocking a 209 ISO and 125 weighted runs created plus against right-handers. Over the last 14 days, Soderstrom has 4 homers, 918 OPS, only striking out 21% of the time while hitting 290. He played in 45 games last season, only got 20 hits. This go around, he has 22 hits in 34 games. Things are looking a lot better for Tyler Soderstrom. For now, if I'm in deep league, I am picking him up, especially to catcher leagues as well. Thank you everyone for watching Must Add. Let me know some players you like this week. Thank you to FanDuel Canada for sponsoring the video. Download the app, click the link in the bio, and I will see you guys next week.